Charisma, Psychology, How to Talk So People Listen and Respect You, Awaken Mindset Introduction. Have you ever been in a room where someone spoke and without raising their voice? Without demanding attention, suddenly everyone leaned in. The noise softened, distractions faded, and all eyes locked on that one person. It wasn't because of their title or status. It wasn't because they were the loudest in the room. It was because they had something much rarer, much more powerful. Charisma is often misunderstood. We think it belongs to celebrities, leaders, or natural extroverts. But the truth is, charisma isn't about being born special. It's about mastering the psychology of human connection, the invisible thread that makes people not only hear your words, but feel them. Think about the last time you felt ignored in a conversation. Maybe you were sharing an idea at work, but people interrupted. Maybe you were opening up to a partner, but they seemed distracted. It stings, doesn't it? And deep down, it raises the question, why don't people really listen to me? Here's the truth. Most people never realize. Being listened to has less to do with what you say, and more to do with how you make others feel while you're saying it. Psychology shows us that people naturally respect and listen to those who embody three things: presence, warmth, and power. In this article, we'll dive deep into the science and soul of charisma. You'll learn why people tune out, how to shift the way you speak so others lean in, and how to cultivate lasting respect without trying to be someone you're not. With stories, research, and tools you can practice today. We'll uncover how to talk so people not only listen but remember, because charisma isn't a gift, it's a skill. And today, you'll begin unlocking it. Part 1. What is charisma, really? Charisma is not about charm, flattery, or being the life of the party. Psychologists define it as the ability to project warmth and competence at the same time. Warmth makes people feel safe, valued, and understood. Competence or power makes people trust that your words matter and deserve attention. When these two qualities are present together, people instinctively respect you. A study from the University of Toronto revealed that people rate speakers as more persuasive, not when they speak louder or faster, but when they project calm, confidence, and genuine interest in their listeners. Charisma is less about performance and more about presence. Part 2. Why? People don't listen if you've ever walked away from a conversation feeling invisible. There are psychological reasons why. Distractions dominate modern life. Phones, stress, and multitasking pull attention away. Lack of emotional engagement. If your words don't connect emotionally, people's brains don't tag them as important. Talking without presence. When your energy is scattered, listeners feel it. Commanding respect the wrong way. Raising your voice or over-explaining can actually reduce authority. Understanding these barriers is the first step. The second is learning how to overcome them with tools rooted in psychology. Part 3. The science of being. Herd mirror neurons and emotional contagion. Our brains are wired to mirror the emotions of people around us. If you're distracted or insecure, people subconsciously mirror that. If you're calm, confident, and engaged, they'll mirror that instead. The power of pauses. Neuroscience shows that silence can be more powerful than words. Strategic pauses give listeners time to process, creating anticipation and respect. Storytelling and memory. Harvard studies reveal that humans remember stories 22 times more than facts alone. Charismatic speakers don't just share information, they weave it into stories that make people feel. Part 4. Real world. Examples. Barack Obama. His charisma lies not just in eloquence, but in his ability to pause and let words breathe. Oprah Winfrey. She listens so deeply that when she speaks, people lean in because they know she values their voice too. Steve Jobs. He transformed product launches into storytelling events, turning technology into human emotion. These examples prove that charisma is not one size fits. It adapts to personality, but always carries the same psychological core: presence, warmth, and power. Part 5. How to apply this in daily life. Here are practical steps to start building charisma today. 1. Master presence, put away distractions when talking to someone. Make eye contact not as a stare, but as true attention. Use pauses instead of filling every silence. 2. Project power without arrogance. Slow your speech. Rushed words signal insecurity. Stand tall, breathe deeply, and use open gestures. Share stories, not just facts. 3. Radiate warmth, use affirming phrases. That's a great point. Or, I hear you. Smile genuinely. Mirror body language subtly. 4. Structure your words, hook gives message, gives takeaway. Use metaphors to make abstract ideas relatable. End with clarity. Part 6. Mistakes to avoid overcompensating. Trying too hard makes you appear insecure. Talking more than listening. Charisma thrives in dialogue. Ignoring emotional cues, respect comes from responding to others. Feelings. Part 7. Building lasting respect. Respect compounds. Each interaction is a deposit or withdrawal in your relational bank account. Consistently practicing presence, power, and warmth builds trust. Over time, people don't just hear you, they seek your voice. Conclusion: awaken your charisma. Charisma isn't about being born magnetic. It's about learning the psychology of human connection and practicing it daily. When you embody presence, power, and warmth, your words become more than sounds. They become experiences. Imagine walking into a room and knowing. People will lean in when you speak, not because you forced them, but because your energy invited them. That is the essence of charisma. At Awaken Mindset, we believe charisma isn't about manipulation. It's about awakening the version of yourself that already exists. The version capable of connection, respect, and inspiration. If this message spoke to you, I invite you to support our community. Subscribe, share this journey with others, and become part of the Awaken Mindset movement. Together, let's build a world where our words don't just demand attention, but create true human connection.